Hi, here's another video. I've got this Sanyo M2409F, which I've had a look at last year. I'll show you the model number there. And the problem was with the tape. The belts had melted, but I've resolved that, and I'll put a link in the video. But I haven't until now got round to have a look at the radio. This is the AM, but there's no FM, as you can see there. There's no sound. I would say AM works, but there's no FM at all. So what I'm going to do is strip the unit down. Also, this indicator for the radio, it doesn't go all the way to the right. I'm going to have a look at that as well. Okay, I've still got the batteries in there, so I'm just undoing all the screws, and I'm just going to remove the cover. And to dismantle it, like I said before, there's a link to when I repaired the cassette belts last year. I'll leave the video and the link to the video in the description. So I'm just going to point to the obvious fault, which would be the selector switch, and that's the selector switch there for the medium wave and the AM. So I'm just going to put some spray some contact, see if I can resolve it that way. This is the actual selector switch. Like I said, it selects from FM to AM to the tape. The AM and the tape are working fine, it's just there's no FM. So I'll just spray a bit more contact in here, in the selector switch. And then I'll just move it from left to right, get the contact to circulate and potentially clean the terminals. No success, so I'm about to dismantle the radio further. You can see here, I took the PCB out, comes with the set assembly. And let me just show you here. I don't know if something's been leaking inside the radio, but this PCB seems to be contaminated here. So what I'm going to do is just put a bit of flux around this section here, and then I'm just going to reflow these terminals with me solder iron. I'll have to speed this section up because there is quite a bit to do here, so I'll just fast forward this. Let me just speed it up here. And like I said, I'm just reflowing these connectors, the solders on these terminals. Okay, now that that's done, just going to give the area a bit of a clean. Just using some cleaning fluid here to get rid of the flux, as you can see there. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, as that was unsuccessful, I'm just going to reflow the RF section, radio frequency section of the PCB, and that's this part here. And if I flick it over to FM, I can hear sound. So reflow seems to have resolved it.
How are you doing now? That's the key question, Gemma.
I'm doing really well.
Just turn on the channel. And it seems like a successful repair. So what I'm going to do at this stage, I'm just going to reassemble the unit lively as usual. I'm just putting the unit back together, and here you can see me just fixing the radio dial indicator because it wasn't quite moving to the right, but I've managed to resolve that. So it's just a matter of reassembling the whole unit complete. Just put all the screws back in, and then just got to put the back cover back on. Okay, here's the finished item. I'll give it a bit of a clean. As you can see here, there's a lot of dust around it, and I'll give it a clean. Let me show you here. See the back, I've given it all a nice, got rid of all the dust and what's not. Okay, so let me just try the tape. Cassette. That seems to be working okay. Let's try the AM.
What they were going to say, that 1834
Yep.
election. And there was quite
That's
a
still
lot of sort of-
working.
I remember reading
I'll just
this,
flick it over to FM. As you can see, FM's working fine now. So that's a successful repair. So with that, thanks for watching once again.
You see, there was much more to Sarah
And please
Saturday
subscribe.
than fiddling fireworks. He's Nocturne Serenade.